my knockoff Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I have some chicken in the egg and the a little bit of buttermilk here, egg and buttermilk. And what I'm going to do is make the part that goes on the outside, because we're going to air fry
The
this
coating.
chicken, the coating of it, so to speak. Yes, Anthony. So what we're going to do is start with, I've got in here a couple of cups of flour, and I put about a cup of panko. This is panko breadcrumbs with the flour, and we're going to start with that. Okay, so let's start. Let's go with, for this amount, let's go with about a tablespoon of salt. Okay, let's give it about a teaspoon of pepper.
Put it in your hand to show what a teaspoon looks like to be.
Well, I can't, Anthony. I'm holding the jar here. Okay, so there we go. So there we go. And then I'm going to give it some oregano here, about a teaspoon of oregano, just like this, right in our mixture. Okay. And then I'm going to give it some basil, all righty, a little bit. And these are all dried, about a teaspoon of dried basil. These are all dried herbs, right, everybody? Because we're going to make our knockoff, and this came from the Chicago Tribune. And also, what I don't want to forget to tell you guys is, remember, the information that I give here is for entertainment. This has nothing to do with a doctor's word or a dietitian's word. If you need to go to a doctor or a dietitian, by God, you do that. Okay, remember, you do it your way and I'll do it my way, and I'm not a doctor or a dietitian. Okay, let's continue. All right, so we got oregano and basil in. Let's get some thyme in here. Let's get some thyme, about a teaspoon of thyme, dried thyme. Here we go. There we are. Okay, now let's also add some garlic powder, and about a teaspoon of garlic powder in here, just like that. We'll get them in, because we're going to mix this all up and then put our chicken in it, and we are going to air fry it all. Some celery salt. Let's add about a teaspoon of celery salt right in there, just like that. And also, let's put some ginger, a little ginger here. We don't need a lot. About a teaspoon is good. All righty, right in there. If you want more, put more. Like I say, do it your way. I'm just giving you the outline. And then we're going to add some dried mustard, about a good teaspoon of dried, if I can get him out, there he goes, of mustard, okay? So there we have it. These are all the items we need in there. And the ginger will give it a little kick, and your garlic and your celery salt. So then what I'm going to do is use my beautiful non-stick fork here, and I'm going to mix this all up so he's all mixed in. Now, last thing I'm going to add to this whole thing is about a tablespoon of paprika. So we want to get a little bit of paprika in here for some color too. So we'll give it a tablespoon for this. Just kind of go right on the top. And then we'll mix it all in again. Okay, we'll mix it all in again.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi, everybody. I'm making my knockoff KFC recipe chicken, air fried chicken, half a chicken today. I cut up a chicken, and that's what we're going to get. Okay, so there we go. We got this going. And now what we're going to do is go with our chicken that I've had over here, and we're going to get this breaded, and we're going to get it right onto our air fry pan. Okay, and so we'll just kind of belly everything over to this side, flip him over real good because he's been in this nice mixture, get him in here, and we're going to get the beautiful coating right on him, just like this. And just like that. And I've left the skin on this time for a change. You can take it off, leave it on, do whatever you like.
Taj, thank you, because I can tell you this recipe is good. He says whoever it is wants to try it. And I can tell you it is better than Kentucky Fried Chicken any day.
Well, Anthony, Anthony's kind of biased, okay, but that's all right. When it's summertime here in Las Vegas, it gets hot, so it's easier to be home and cook it than it is to go out. Okay, so there we have it. We're gonna get these last two pieces of chicken in here into our egg mixture. All right, and I'm gonna flip them, let them sit here in a minute while I get this thigh going. These are. I took a half a breast and I cut it in half. So now I'm going to get this right in here. We're going to get our hands in here, get them dirty. We have a sink behind us here. I'm not worried about a thing. We get this piece on there. And now I'm just going to use my hands because you know what? They're already in everything here. And remember, this is my kitchen. So, Chef Pete's kitchen. So I can do this. I'm not out in a restaurant. And, if you need to see a doctor, go get one. If you need to see a dietitian, go get one. Remember, I'm just an old gray-haired grandpa doing a cooking show. So there we have it. Okay, so this is going to go into the air fryer.
Hey, Buffalo Bills, if your friend's name up here that's on here wants to have his name shout out, you have to tell me that because I don't want to do anything that's going to embarrass anybody. So I'm just letting you know that, but I see your comment here.
Okay, so there we have it. All right, so this is going to go at 400 in the air fryer for about a half hour. Make sure you flip halfway through your chicken pieces, and Anthony will show you one more time on the pan. And this is ready to go with a little panko in with the flour, and we'll show you later how this all cooks up. So we want to thank you all for all the subscriptions to our channel and the watching and the liking. And remember, we have playlists, which I have all the recipes that are there, and they go to give you the idea how to make things. And we want to thank you all. Thank you so much for watching. What's that, Anthony?
Hi, Fancy Cat. I'm glad you love the cooking show.
Okay. Fancy, thank you so much, Fancy Cat.
I think it's D. It says D. Maybe it's our friend D.
Oh, well, it could be. Well, thank you so much. We love you all, and we'll see you again, as always. Pete out.
All right. Bye-bye.